Hi, I'm Rashid Hill, and I'm the published author as well as the founder of L3 Coaching Solutions. I'm also the creator and the host of The Triple Effect, an online broadcast on Anchor.fm. I'm a Forex trader and cryptocurrency enthusiast. I'm also the speaker that educates our global community on the future of work in response to and get you in position to win in the fourth industrial revolution.
That's what it takes. It's almost like a do or die situation. Now, I know a lot of times that statement, do or die, is a very strong statement. And a lot of times, once we accomplish our goals and over the projects and over our mission, yeah, we get a chance to live and walk away from it being victorious in our mission.
Hi there. Well, Bitcoin's uses in everyday life has always seen a challenge. I think the problem for some merchants is they don't know if it will perform as regular money or like credit cards. There's this thing called volatility, and the fees for conversion may be very high one day and very low the next. So, that being said, very few use or accept it because very few understand its true value. And merchants have to get on board if we're going to make this mainstream. But 2020 saw a striking evolution in Bitcoin's adaptation and adoption. I saw this headline the other day that said crypto going public in 2021. So, what does that mean? Well, one of the ways to leap onto Wall Street in the investment world is to take your company public with an IPO or initial public offering. This is to raise funds and expand your shareholder base. There's three massive crypto giants that have hinted at planning to launch an IPO in 2021. The owner of the XRP token, Ripple, they're one. They say it is a natural evolution for their company and other cryptocurrencies to go ahead and hit Wall Street with an IPO. The second, the leading crypto exchange, Coinbase Global Incorporated, they filed with the SEC on December 18th, and they're waiting for their review and approval. With an unofficial valuation of $70 billion, we can see why it is anticipated and causing a real stir in the markets. Coinbase is definitely one to watch. The third, a major investment conglomerate valued at over $1 trillion, is Digital Currency Group. They already have their own major investment players in the financial space and would do very well raising funds with the public offering. Definitely something to watch for. So, Wall Street experts say even though cryptocurrencies have been around for about 10 years, the current buying spree we see by investors is because they see Bitcoin as a hedge against the inflation that will inevitably come crashing down because of the coronavirus of 2020. So, this is kind of what we're looking at for this term. Let me ask you a question. Think about this. Imagine where you'll be 12 months from today. What if you had access to an amazing community of professionals, thought leaders, and innovators, successful people that have the results? Have access to partners that helped me grow and mentored me with mental and financial shifts that increased my results 10x and more. I've had a lot going on in the last few years since I made the original video. This is the revised, this is the remix, and life is good. I'm Rashid Hill, and I'm in beautiful San Diego, my home here. And I'm speaking to all the entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, all the traders, Forex, crypto enthusiasts that aspire to or have gained in excess of 6 or 7 figures. You may ask yourself, what happens after I gain that type of income? Do you have a plan for what happens after you attain that level of income, that level of success in your life? Now that I've built my mega team, life is good, what now? Then you remember someone saying that a higher percentage of entrepreneurs, even in networking, in a very short period of time, lose all they worked for so hard to build because you can't take your foot off the gas. You must sell every single month in order to earn your income. This is not the best plan for an entrepreneur and building wealth with time freedom. See, I'm about location freedom. I'm about time freedom, and I'm about financial freedom and financial literacy. See, we have to make sure that you know what to do with that funds. See, I know that when I join any company, I want to see the path to the top of the compensation plan and when I can enjoy what is truly called passive income. If you want another job, just like the one you left, then what is the purpose of doing a side hustle or marketing? People join marketing plans to get away from never ending trading time for money, concepts, models, and structures. What are you going to do? Do you know Tony Robbins? Well, he's a mentor of mine. He's just one of the world's best success coaches, you know. He explained how we should approach long term wealth. We should take money made from our primary business, invest it into a secondary fund or something appreciating, then continue investing until our secondary income outstrips our primary income with less effort. Do you get it? Can you calculate that? That's financial wisdom, financial literacy that I like to incorporate in my plans and my programs and my clients. So how do you continue to grow your income, inspire your teams, and not just maintain, but lead next level growth in your industry? You need to have an ongoing, valuable, reinforced, positive collaboration with like-minded members. Have you heard the saying, if you're the smartest person in the room, find another room? It's powerful. You see, like I said, I've had some success, and now I'm revising that success, taking it to a whole nother passive level. This is not a traditional chat, conference, or call, or simple training call. We invite you to a monthly, unique, and advanced mastermind wealth conference experience. We are committed to exceeding your expectations, delivering a high level of value that supports your personal, professional, and financial aspirations towards a mission that contributes to the greater good. See, I know that you want certain things. One, to take your business to the next level. Two, to increase your genius level competence and social awareness in your space. Three, location freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. You want total freedom.
One, you want to know what's in demand. There's something that I talk to entrepreneurs about, and when they're looking at a business ownership or want to start a business, and you have to think about the demand or what's trending or what do people want. Because a lot of times we want to do or start a business based on our passion. If I cook very well, maybe I'll start a business as a cook. If I can, play football very well, maybe I'll start a business as a football coach. If, these are the type of things that we make decisions on. But what if there's an overflow of coaches? What if there's an overflow of cooks? Then is that the right move? Do you want to be successful in your business, or do you just want to have a business? And those are some dynamics that some people just don't think about. So I always ask the question, do you want to do something that's in demand, or do you want to do something that you're passionate about? And that kind of opens up the reason why you're doing what you're doing.
In today's session, I want to go big. Yes, we're going to go live. We're going to talk about the way to this freedom that I'm talking about. There are only a few common metrics that you can gauge your success. Either you're meeting them or you're not. I want to give you my secret sauce to not only meeting but exceeding the metrics that can determine your level of success. Like I said, this is the remix, and this is the success plan that I've designed based upon the experiences that I've had since I did the first one. We're at a whole nother level right now. Whether you're looking to break through to your first 6 figures or you want to go for 7 or multiple 7 figures in your business, this is right for you. I want to work with you. I want to talk with you, and I want to build with you. Don't be stuck, lonely, isolated, and disconnected anymore. Most people want to take on the world, and that's cool. No worries. Our community is eager to express your greatness and help you to believe with certainty you can attain whatever you desire, and we're committed to connecting you to that outcome. See, most of what we do in our particular small net group of value is connections. That's what we do. The world is built on them. Don't listen to those that claim to know you and what's best for you. Some of them say, hey, don't go running after that old side hustle. It's a scam. Or you have a job. Stupid. Why are you leaving it? Are you really risking your job for that dream? Let me tell you, we don't stand for weak minds and naysayers. They're only following their nature of watching from the sidelines and maybe still in the stands and never get in the game. You're in the game. You're on the field. You're running the ball. You're throwing the passes. You're making the interceptions. You're winning the game. And that's why we're here. See, we can only accept a small group of new people so we can work closely with everyone. You're part of an exclusive community and one of the best experiences to develop and grow as you desire. See, if you're a giver, if you're a dreamer, if you're a leader, even if you're a networker, well, especially a networker because the world is built on connections and networks and influences, you want to be with this community. We are the best in class, hands down. We've created a space to where if you looking to attain that next level in your life, the happiness, the freedom, the contribution, there's 6 levels to our program. You want to be part of it. Here's a quote. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has, by Margaret Mead. We are developing a mega collaboration of 1,000 game changers. We are not only building mega teams, we are building a mission. If you desire to make a difference, join a group that is poised to change the world, change the conditions of your teams, change your family's structure, your life, and even shape the future of an incredible industry. If you believe you are a good fit for this community that I'm talking about, go ahead and set up a 5-minute call after the 10-minute assessment that you're going to take. Of course, you can ask any question to see if we are the right fit for you. Then you can become your next success story. Today, I want to leave you with this. Let's remove the obstacles and take a deep breath and click on the access button to the side or below. I'm ready to take this journey with you. It's time to live that dream. It's time to go live. If you ain't live with me, you hadn't been living. A few things before I go, because you may want to know, what are some of the benefits? Why would I even, I like what you said, but I don't even know why I would even consider what you're doing. So what's some of the benefits that you're offering here? Well, we contribute.
You may be wondering,
and collaborate. And
what is it all about?
Here's what we're doing. We're about energy, engaging, economics, and illumination. We will have special guests and discuss new industry developments, advanced tips and techniques that can elevate your team's success. We provide various training on topics of interest to all high-level members. Master classes are set up with a 7 or 8 figure earner in areas that appeal to our members. We discuss future moves that apply to our growth and legacy, and even have giveaways like cruises and trips and things like that to exotic places, high-value items. We're going to do it big. And so we already have access to people that are winners in the stock, in Forex, in crypto. We're doing it big, and we invite you to be part of our super awesome program.
Fiat currency. So we all know the term fiat. We kind of got an idea. So I'm going to quickly, like I said, I'm not going to beleaguer this. I'm going to hit these pretty quick. Fiat currency is a traditional currency like the US dollar, like the euro, ultimately derives its value from use being mandated by a government for payment of taxes or legal tender. Fiat money is a medium of exchange. That's pretty much all it is, but it's the government that determines its value based upon, they say that's what it's worth. That's how currency, fiat currency, has become what we use. Is somebody decided that's what it is. I had a video, but like I said, I don't want to get into that. If somebody wants to see it, they can. Mike Mahoney has a series of videos about money, the history of money, and all the way up to today. Additionally, they talk about, I guess it was 1971 or so when Nixon made a statement about, hey, the gold is not going to be backing the US dollar anymore. And he had all of these countries that had given up their gold just to use the US dollar as the world reserve currency, which it is still to this day. So like I said, whole lot of information on that. But when you start to factor in that history, then you start to understand why cryptocurrency makes so much sense and why you don't want to miss the boat on cryptocurrency. So what is cryptocurrency? Like I said, we've talked about this pretty good. Can it replace fiat currency? So I looked into that a little bit. There's some split, information on this. But I'll just say that one of the things I read about said, yes, it can, as many institutions and governments are gradually working on issuing their own cryptocurrency. And so the rub is they're trying to create something, a digital currency, but I don't think it's the definition of cryptocurrency. They'll have some protections in there, but it's probably going to act just like a Samsung Pay or Apple Pay or a credit card, just in another wrapper that they can regulate and they can control. So
Absolutely.
so that really doesn't meet the definition of peer-to-peer decentralized cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has to be reliable first, and also it needs to be pegged to some type of asset, and then there may be some conversation about that. One of the things that I'll skip some of this stuff and I'll go straight to, I want to make sure I throw out there is, the central banks are looking at the cross-border digital currencies, and there's about six countries that central banks around the world that are in on making this happen, and they're very, like I said, very serious about it. But there is still some challenges with that because every country has their own rules they want to live by. But these six, if they can get it together, then they're really trying to dive in with the stable coin being that divider. And Libra had the best plan, that Facebook was putting out there. But obviously, when the US government is trying to break up Facebook because they're bigger than the government, then influentially, then of course the other countries are going to be like, well, if the US is fighting them, then I guess we'll fight them too. And so now they had to go back and revamp that, and it's coming back in a different form. So I don't think it's going to have the power that it had before. But if they would have gotten that passed, then yes, I think they would have played the role of what China is doing in the world with their Silk Belt, or Belt Road, or whatever they're doing. It's similar to what Libra would do to the financial world.